As fish farmers continue to consider ways to maximize productivity, one question that is usually on the lips of farmers is how to effectively manage their farm to get good results. In this video, Mr. Willy Fleuren talks about pond construction, feeding, and grading. He stresses on the need to feed optimally and ways to reduce cannibalism so that you can maximize your production. My name is Dominic Yodo and I'll be your anchor. Please do well to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are also looking forward to seeing your comments below. You're welcome to our channel. Seems like something is going on here.
Yeah, today.
Mr. Willy.
Yeah, today is a sunny day, so they do the final floor. We call that screeding, eh, Abdullahi?
Yes, sir.
It's called screeding.
Yes.
So this is the final floor, and this floor has to be very smooth. So it has a high content of cement. It has a high content of cement.
Yes, sir.
So that it is hard.
Yes.
Now you will say, what is the problem? The floor is smooth or not smooth?
Yes.
Can you imagine when you have a 7,000 kilo of fish outside of this pond? They're all packed on top of the bottom.
Indeed.
So when the bottom is very rough, all my fish will
Oh,
get having scratches.
Indeed.
The slime will be damaged
Indeed.
and the fish will not be in the perfect condition I want to sell my fish to the customers.
I see.
So I need a very smooth bottom.
Wow. So, and Mr. Abdullahi is a good hand with doing that, obviously.
He's very good at it.
He did all the others?
Yeah, he's doing it. He did it and he's still doing it.
This is amazing. Well
You
done.
see this is
Well done,
cement
Mr.
water?
Abdul. Well done too. Well done. This is an incredible job.
So
going
this
on
is
here.
details.
Indeed, this requires a lot of detail.
And this is what many farmers in Nigeria, when they're building farms, they neglect details.
Indeed. Indeed.
And they will not get the results they should get.
I see.
This is not even the money, it's the labor. Time. You know, all the ponds here is time.
I see.
Of course, I also use a lot of iron, a lot of concrete. I fill all my blocks. My blocks are quality blocks.
Yeah.
They're not with sand blocks, not sandy blocks. They are with stone dust, fabricated with stone dust.
Yeah.
High level of cement. So yes, so that you have something which is durable for many, many years to come.
To come.
Those ponds, they will last more than 25 years. Yeah.
This is good
So
quality
in
indeed.
25 years, I can even harvest more than 200 million from one pond.
For 1 pound. Certainly.
So what is the problem if I pay 3 million for one pond? Every harvest will be about 7 to 8 million. I can harvest 2 times a year.
Indeed.
It's 16 million.
That's,
If I do that 20 years,
that is a lot.
16 times 20 is already 320 million. And that is the shelf life of my pond. So what is my problem to spend 3 million?
Oh, no,
There's
no.
nothing.
It's nothing actually.
This is the problem that we have with many people. They don't want to invest. They say it's agric. Why should you do this thing?
Yeah.
Why should you build it so expensive?
Yes.
Can you not build it with cheap pipe, with less
Yes.
cement, with less iron?
Yeah.
And everything starts to leak and to crack and the pipe will fall down from the bottom and all the rest.
Oh yeah.
I don't want it because this place will be heavily intensified business.
Indeed.
I don't want to see empty pond.
You know, I must commend you because not only do you go for quality, you also beautify your environment. Like I see even the lettering on each of the pond and the plastering. I saw a content online recently, and after such massive ponds, they didn't even plaster outside the pond.
Yeah, you're right.
I was really
looks very
upset
ugly.
with that.
And it's not durable.
Yes, but I know this is just the beginning because you intend to flower this place, right?
This will be grass. I told you the tops are over there.
Yes.
I use it to add, because this is pure laterite.
Yes.
I don't think the grass will do very well.
Yeah.
So I add some laterite and maybe I put some fish water,
Yes.
to increase the nutrient content.
Yes.
The grass will grow and I still have 2 months of raining season.
Yes.
So my grass will be established.
Yes.
Then even when it is getting to the point of dry season,
Yes,
my water is very close.
indeed.
I can water it always. I will even have an extra pipe coming out to water it. But I prefer to water it with my fish water.
Oh, this is amazing.
Now, if this place is not green in the dry season, I will punish my staff.
Oh,
Because then they don't do the right thing.
of course, I know what you're capable of. We see your hands all over aqua gardens, and I can imagine this is going to be not just a farm, but a tourist attraction in the coming days.
Yes, it is possible. Maybe in 5 years' time, we will do ecotourism. You know, but what I prefer that people come here to get inspired, and I can build other projects in other dams in Nigeria.
Well, that is a nice one. Talking
Yeah.
about encouraging the government to see the prospects of not just having dams for water, for giving people water, but also dams that can be used to do projects like this.
Correct.
Oh, it's nice.
See, Johnson has just come.
Oh, that's the young farm manager.
Yes, he's not that young, oh.
Well, he looks quite smart and like a schoolboy. How
Don't be deceived.
How did you get him?
Johnson was one of my students in the Bele farm, I think. Is that right?
Oh,
So then I saw the potential in this man. He worked for me in Kuji in our hatchery.
yes.
Then he got a job offer. I said, let you broaden your mind. So he spent almost 1 year in Uganda
Oh, really?
on black soldier fly. But I said, it's time for you to come back because I have something more serious going on. And that's why he's here. And I gave him all the options to perform well. I gave him housing, I gave him the bike, I just gave him the computer. He even has a television at home. I want my staff to be comfortable.
That is a good one.
So that, you know, even my ducks are comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they produce. So for him to produce, I have to make him comfortable, isn't it?
Certainly.
And he's appreciating me.
Yeah, obviously, I can tell. He's such a nice man, I must say, from the little I've interacted with him. And we need him to go into the books.
Yes.
You've been talking about the feed gift and all the rest. So I'm sure your farm manager has records that would interest our viewers, right? Yes, Johnson.
Yeah, so this is the right time. This is the next time for me to feed. So hopefully you will join me and you will see the feeding routine.
Okay.
I'm a farmer, so my dressing have to be simple.
Oh, well.
So when I woke
really
up this
good.
morning, I was expecting to be, you know, the weather should be cold and there should be rain because
Yes.
it has been like that for some days. So
Next time you look at the weather forecast.
yes, maybe next time
Because I
I'll
know
just
today
check.
it was sunny and it
Yes.
will come out for once.
No, this
For
is.
once the forecast is proving right.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Because
yes.
sometimes you check it and it doesn't work like that. So
Yes.
I
I
just
see
want
the
to
skies
go
are
with-
the clouds are gathering. Maybe the rain will pour soon.
In the night will be rain.
Oh. So do we have our books or we just want to feed
you
first?
want to feed in a very short way.
Then,
Yes, then you know you can do that in the flying mood
okay.
on the video.
Yes.
You feed.
Yes. We
Then
weigh
you
it
go
in the
to the
morning.
books.
We have the weighing
guide.
schedule.
Okay.
We weigh it, then we put it close to the tank.
Good. Indeed, as you can see, it's all indigo here. And the performance so far has been incredible. So, a lot seems to be going on around here, and the manager is around with his book, because a lot of viewers have been asking questions about how to determine the feed gift. By the way, what is feed gift, Mr. Willy? What does it mean?
Feed gift, as we determine it, is what you're going to give them on the whole day.
Okay.
So the feed gift, which is recorded here, is the feed we're giving 1 pound for the whole day. That's why you see tank 1 is getting 2,100 grams for the full day.
Okay.
Yeah?
I see.
Yes.
I see.
But if you look at it, the day before yesterday, the day yesterday was 2,000 grams,
Okay.
and now it's 2,100 grams. So he has increased with 100 grams. Yeah, and this 100 grams actually is because we expect to have grown 2 kilo. 2 kilo of feed will be 2 kilo of fish.
I see.
5% of the body weight of 2 kilo
Of course.
is 100 grams.
Yes.
So on top of what he has been feeding, he has to add 100 grams to compensate for the growth of yesterday.
This
That's
is
why we are feeding gradually.
I see.
You will see tomorrow, you see 2,200. By 3 kilo, he's going to increase with 150 or 200 grams per day. Yeah, so the increase is going to be higher.
It's going to be gradual.
Gradually it go higher. And it's the formula of interest on something.
The
On a
details,
value.
the details of this calculation is inside the African Catfish Farmers
Yes,
Handbook.
very well.
The details.
And for further understanding, I refer you to visit that book, that amazing masterpiece, and of course get a good understanding of it. So, Mr. Johnson, so you wanted to say something?
Yeah, you know, we are feeding and we're weighing out the feed for the whole day.
Okay.
We are not putting a feed bag here and we just feed anyhow till the feed bag is finished.
Okay.
We don't do that.
Okay.
Every day Johnson spends about 30-40 minutes weighing out the feed. This is going to be finished today. He's feeding the small ones 4 times a day.
So, what you're saying is Johnson's routine does not just start with throwing the thing inside, like I saw just
weighing
now.
out the feed for every pond. Every pond he will weigh and somebody will put it.
Yes.
Yeah?
So,
Somebody will carry it over there because later on we will get a motorbike.
Okay.
Because the feed we are going to use there is over 1,000 kilo a day. 1,500 kilo a day, even 2,000 kilo a day. So now it's easy with wheelbarrows, but later on we need to upgrade ourselves.
interesting.
Because I want the feeding to be done very fast. You know, some farmers, even by 10 o'clock, they have not finished feeding.
I see.
I want my feeding to be done by 7:30, 8 o'clock. It has to be fast and furious.
This is
And
interesting.
accurate.
Okay,
So I want-
accuracy.
You know, at a certain point, you will start by 7.
Yes.
When he's weighing out the feed, everything is over there. He will feed the 3 people, 2 staff, maybe 2 or 3 IT students.
Yes.
Everything will go fast. He will, as a master, will just go and look at the behavior of the fish. I told you.
Yes.
The only moment you want to understand your fish is when you feed the fish. Are they doing well? I don't see disease ones. I don't see ones in the corner not eating. I don't see any bad signs. Fine. At the end of the feeding day, you finish your food, you say, okay, I can increase because I can take more.
No.
You increase not recklessly with 1 bag.
Okay.
You feed 1 kilo more, 1.5 kilo more, even 0.75. But the many Nigerians, they love to feed 1 bag for 2 weeks.
They throw the damn thing.
Then they say, oh, maybe now you can take 2 back. No, this is not how it should be done. You feed gradually. If you go to the gym and you do weightlifting,
Yes.
you don't go from 20 kilo to 30 kilo.
Indeed.
You go from 20 kilo to 21.
Exactly.
When you are comfortable with 21, you go to 22.
Exactly.
Also, this is, you are training them to eat more.
Yes.
It's the same thing as going to the gym. If you feed them from 2 back to 3 back,
Yes.
the upper day, they will not even eat the 3 back. I will tell you, they go back to 2 back or even less. And my Johnson wants to grow the fish as fast as possible.
Yes.
That can only be achieved if you go in a accelerating way.
Yes. Gradually, but surely.
We're heading there.
Yes.
So, Johnson, now, talking about feeding with accuracy and all the rest. Now, the same way you measure your feed gift here, is it exactly the same approach you use over there?
Yes, it's the same approach. It's a continuous process.
Okay.
Whenever I grade from this place, I continue to increase their feed gift.
Okay.
When I stock in that place, I have a new quantity. So I weigh the quantity, I take the percentage of their body weight, and I use that as a ration to feed them. So I measure out the feed for the whole day. Then maybe I've determined that I'm going to feed 4 times.
Okay.
So I'll just divide that particular ration into 4 parts. So I'll just feed them, every 3 hours, every 4 hours, based on my arrangement.
For example, he has there, tank 1 is 60 something kilos.
Yes.
If you feed how many times?
I feed 5 times actually.
Over there?
Yes.
5 times.
Okay.
That means, because it's 4 back, it's almost one back.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Because he knows about backs, it's not a matter of do or die.
Okay.
He knows that feed 1 back is exactly 1/4 or 1/5 of what you should take.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not, you only weigh once, that is in the morning.
Okay.
Your challenge is to finish your feed at the evening. And you're always doing that.
Yes, I'm always doing that.
Comfortable.
Yes.
So, Johnson, Mr. Willy gave an adage when we were over there in Dutch, talking about the fact that aside what is there in the books as guides and the rest, that sometimes the farmer's eyes is very important. Now, given that you have your feed gift measured like this, and you were hoping that by the end of the day you should have emptied all into that place, what could be the reason for you not to complete it? Is there a possibility that some days you will not finish what you have measured as your feed gift in a day?
Yes, we experience that a lot. So sometimes it could be due to the weather. The temperature could change.
Okay.
Like if you see what I showed you now, there was an increase of 100.
Yes.
Yes. Like if by tomorrow I feed and they can't take the whole of that,
Okay.
I can reduce it even. Or if I'm feeding them and they can't take it, I can just leave it. Then the next day, I won't feed at all until they complete what I've given them. Then I'll determine the quantity I will give them again. So it's not a do or die that once you measure the particular feed, you must give all. Yes, you have to understand it. You have to adapt. It's something you adapt to based on the need. There could be maybe maybe they're not feeling too well and you need to medicate. When you medicate, you have to reduce the feeding. So these are the things that you could see sometimes that you don't need to it's not just, oh, I'm just pour the whole food inside. No. You have to observe your fish and you have to be systematic about it.
That is interesting.
Yes.
I must say that I find this conversation very exciting, and I noticed earlier, that was off camera though, Mr. Willy was talking about a particular pre-ongrowing tank not living up to expectation when the transfer was done over there in terms of the number of fingerlings that came out of it. Now, so I was just curious, how exactly do you know if the quantity that was stocked, it's actually the same count? Of course, we have some that are looking really big, or some that might look really big and are hiding under. Yes. How do you determine that?
Yeah, we have what we call the feed conversion ratio.
Okay.
So that's what you use to estimate the relationship between the feed intake and the weight gain.
Okay.
So you know because what we are doing now, we are not gambling. We're not just mentioning, oh, let's put this. We have a record of all the feed we give them.
Okay.
So we know that there's a quantity of feed intake before we transfer to the next stage. And there's a quantity of the biomass, of the quantity of the feed at a particular size that we store.
Yes.
So we are going to calculate, remove the initial from the final weight,
Okay.
determine the biomass of the fish.
The growth of the biomass.
The growth of the fish. You understand? So we check the relationship between it. So we know, oh, we are giving this quantity.
Yes.
What is the ratio of the feed to flesh? How many quantity of feed are we giving them to return a particular? Now, with experience, we know that in this stage, we should expect 0.7. That means you give them 0.7 feed, they give you 1 kg of flesh. So once we get that, even if we didn't get the particular number,
okay,
the biomass, the weight, is giving us that. It has shown that when we give them 0.7 kg,
yes,
they are giving us 1 kg of flesh. Then we know that, yes, because we know the quality of our feed,
yes,
we know that our stock is intact. However, we now start investigating that probably because of there's disparity in their sizes.
Yes.
There was no proper grading. So
Okay.
there are some of those ones that cannibalize on the others. But they still give us those weights. But
Okay.
the numbers are different.
So-
not okay.
In that case,
It was disencouraging, but the feed conversion ratio was good, but we didn't get the numbers out. We lost almost 30%.
30%?
30% we lost, we still got a good feed conversion ratio. That means the fish were much bigger than we expected.
so now,
We lost in number, but we still have it in
But-
Kilos.
because the guys, the cannibals, add up their
Come and
brothers.
see the cannibals, then you understand what we are talking about.
Okay.
So the cannibals, we put them together.
Here are the cannibals? You mean they are brothers of those little guys there?
They are brothers of the little guys over there. Some of them are the same size.
Sorry, let me get it. When you say over there, you mean and they
These
grow
ones
out?
are the same age as not even the first tank that we grow out, the second, the third, and the fourth.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. What is
Then you get into 1 kilo.
what is the reason for isolating them? Because of their cannibalistic attitude?
Of course, man.
Because even when they grow up there, they will go kill all the other fishes?
Not kill, they will eat them. You will enjoy that fresh pepper soup every day.
This is interesting. So,
catfish.
So now that's why I told Johnson, tomorrow we're going to grade those smaller ones.
oh, I see.
Those cannibals, those shooters,
Yes,
they don't show face. For what they show face? Yeah?
they're
Because
going
they're
to
already
eat.
eating when you want to eat. So that if you come into with food, they say, I will eat after. I will eat after.
Eat them when you feed them.
When you feed them, I will eat the ones we already digested the feed off.
Feed them for me.
Easy for them.
Feed my food
See,
for me.
I always make a comparison. A pond with catfish is like Nigeria. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Yes? But now we are here
To grade them.
To correct that.
Okay,
Yes, to give them all an equal playing level field.
I see. So
Because they're
you,
all the same size, they all have the same opportunity.
I
Those
get.
boys, they are not a match for them.
I see. I see. I think we should eat them up as soon as possible. I see them, some of them injured, meaning they are already fighting themselves to kill themselves.
It's in their habit now.
This
It's
is-
like the
this-
politicians in Nigeria, they're also fighting each other.
This is unbelievable. This is
So
unbelievable.
you see politicians inside this pond.
Wow.
Now they are with their mates.
Yes,
So we want to give them the playground.
exactly.
So the smaller ones with their peers and
And
these
the
with their bigger size.
This is incredible.
This
Now.
also reduce your loss due to cannibalism. When you grade your fish and you have not to have when they are equal in size.
So at the end of the day, losing 30% in numbers that has been made up for the biomass, right? Well, by the weight. Weight is still as expected. It's a very poor performance from that particular tank. Or will you say it's just fair?
It's a mixed feeling.
Okay.
The growth was fantastic, over expectation, but the numbers were actually under expectation. But we know where the problem comes from,
Yes.
because of those boys over here. So that's why I told Johnson, you have to grade all the smaller ones. Because those cat boys,
Yes.
the millionaires in Spain,
Yeah.
they're already there.
Oh yeah.
You have to clip their wings before they're getting a billionaire.
And then you probably bring them here or create your own tank.
Over here, now they sort out themselves.
Thank you so much. I'm sure our viewers will love this content, and if you do, please do well to like this video and share to as many other friends that will be interested in see more interesting things as this. Don't forget to also subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Willy and Johnson.
Thank you so much.
I'm grateful.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, sir.